I still remember that evening in late 2003, when I sat down in the stands of a professional hockey game in Calgary, feeling like the luckiest guy alive after winning a sweepstakes. I was about to order a beer when a stocky guy with a mustache sat down next to me and said, "Man, I'm so excited to be here. I won this ticket in a sweepstakes." I couldn't believe it. "Dude, me too," I replied, and we instantly clicked. As the game ended, Brock, the guy I'd just met, asked if I wanted to keep the party going at a strip club down the road. I agreed, and we headed out together, having a great time. It wasn't until we were there that I noticed Brock seemed to have a lot of money, leaving huge tips and paying for rounds of drinks. I was happy to accept his generosity, but a part of me wondered how he could afford it all. As the night wore on, Brock offered to help me get a job, and in return he asked for my help finding an apartment. I was desperate for a way out of my struggling life, so I agreed. But I started to notice strange things about Brock, like how he'd occasionally take mysterious phone calls and step away to talk in hushed tones. I brushed it off as paranoia, but a seed of doubt was planted. Brock took me to deliver some packages, and I realized they were mysterious and secretive transactions. He also got into a fight with a woman at a motel, and I was shocked by his violent outburst. I started to feel uneasy, wondering what I'd gotten myself into. Brock seemed to be involved in something shady, but I didn't know what. Brock told me he wanted to introduce me to his boss, who might have a more prestigious role for me in the organization. I was hesitant, but also intrigued by the possibility of a way out of my struggles. Little did I know, my life was about to take a drastic turn. It turned out Brock was an undercover police officer, and the organization was the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. I had confessed to a murder I committed 2 years earlier, and the police had been setting up an elaborate sting operation to get me to confess. I was arrested on the spot, and my world came crashing down. I'm now serving a life sentence, a consequence of my actions. I often think back to that chance encounter with Brock, wondering how differently things could have turned out if I hadn't taken that sweepstakes ticket. The what-ifs haunt me to this day.